recent streams I've been doing, I'm just going to say hello here in the intro. Thank you in advance for watching, and just get straight into the game. So, unless there's chatting to be had, or anything of the sort, I'm going to keep my chatting to a minimum. It is about 2:30 a.m. now. Mr. Robotnik, yes, further and further shall he ascend into the abyss. Every moment of my existence. But for now, particularly this evening, in this game, yes. Alright, let's get into it. Welcome in, Mr. Robotnik. I hope you enjoy. Or as Mulak Bal would say in the Elder Scrolls universe, yes, further, deeper into the bowels. Alright, continuing totally blind. No idea what I was doing last time. It's been about a week. I did get the PlayStation Plus. I am online with multiplayer active and ready to play online in No Man's Sky, Doom Eternal, and Dark Souls for a good few months. Okay, now to try to remember what the heck I was even doing. I remembered killing a few creatures here that come out that door and dropping all the corpses that were hanging inside of that room and then backing off and letting off there the last time. Let's see if I can remember how to play it. Good start. If you want to invite me to a party, my username is Mr. Robotnik. Alright, I'm gonna do that right now. First thing I'm gonna do, sorry for the pause and the broadcast. Let's see if I can try to do it from this menu. Looks like I cannot. I'm gonna have to go to the dashboard. Hopefully this does not mess up the stream. I'll be right back. Okay. Right now, I'm on the dashboard, and I am sending a friend request. Form a party. That was fast. Let's see if I can actually figure out how to actually create a party. go. A lot of first times going on this year already. Awesome. How's it going? I'm here.
Did you save a number?
What's up?
Did you save a number the last time?
I saved an ember and got a hold of a soapstone.
Okay. So now what you want to do is go to your network, your options, and just click the password as G. And then if you go next to that bonfire you're at right now, you'll see a white sign.
You said to set the password as what?
G.
G, gotcha. Lowercase g.
Yep.
And head to the bonfire. Hey, I see ghosts.
See ghosts. Now that you're online, you see ghosts. Oh my god.
I see those blood signs.
Yep, you can see a lot more things now. You see what the players place too.
If only I had a phantom. 15 appraisals. Well, may as well give it one. Let's make it 16.
Give me a minute.
Ouch. Ouch. Want to die this early. Two corpses, workers' trousers on both. That sucks. What is that dog attacking? It's attacking the other enemy. That's funny.
I can hear you a lot clearer now, at least.
The mic I'm using is pretty terrible. It's like a stock PlayStation mic.
But at least I can hear you a lot clearer now, though.
We'll be upgrading it soon and hopefully buying a new controller soon too.
I've had this headphone for 2 years now.
I've had this one for like 3 years, but I've only used it in the past year and a half or so, sparingly, not really often. The door shut. Did someone shut that door?
No, that gate shuts it itself.
It's interesting watching these ghosts fight.
Okay, use a number. You go to the bench, see
Go to the bonfire and use an ember. Okay. Using the ember next to the bonfire. Do I need to use a soapstone or just keep it in my inventory?
You don't need to place it down. I placed mine down. So you should see my sign. It's like goldish on the ground next to the bonfire.
Goldish on the ground next to the bonfire. I see a lot of pools of blood, but I'm not seeing any gold. use the ember though. Should I activate the bonfire? Oh, there's... Ah. Touch the summon sign. Summoning Phantom.
That's me.
Warrior of Sunlight Demon. Warrior of Sunlight, praise the sun.
I don't have that right now. I don't think you can get it in this game. I don't think so.
Is there like a gesture for praising the sun?
Yeah, there's a gesture that has praise the sun, but it's Dark Souls 1.
Ah. Still learning all the lore and everything about these games. The whole Soulborn series.
Yeah. If you want to learn about lore, just look at the video of lore. There's a guy who explains a lot of it.
There's one I've seen that I've watched, a playlist called Prepare to Cry. There's like 9 or 10 videos explaining the lore behind it too.
Take those just in case you die.
Holy crap, thank you. That's a lot of embers.
Yeah, I farm a lot of them.
Christ, that's a lot. Thank you.
Yeah. I get those from just invading people. Which will happen now. You're angry. I recommend one-handed straight swords.
Oh yeah, I forgot the switchback. Good call. Hey, I had some souls here. I guess I died here last time. That was interesting. That puts me up to about 3,200. How many do I need to level up? I've been watching Grovana play Demon Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin. He's trying to 100% it, and he's not trying, he's totally going to, but I've seen him like carry upwards of like 40 to 50 or 60k souls. That's insane.
Yeah. Hey, we got invaded. Nice.
So that means we're about to get attacked.
Here's
right?
pick up all these items. And the sword I dropped you is a pretty good sword. It's one of the best straight swords in this game. It has the longest reach, I'm pretty sure. And does the most damage for scaling.
So much stuff, holy crap.
Not 100% sure, I think.
Lothric Knight Sword.
He's literally in Havoc.
Oh, holy crap, okay.
Hit him one more time. Ah. We got 2 invaders now.
Holy crap.
Oh, no, never mind. We gotta...
Holy crap, that's a lot of enemies.
If you want, you can just run back.
I am totally down to fight. Just need to heal real quick. Okay, cool. It's a bunch of weak enemies. Some tanks there. I just have to work my way back into the fight. Healing?
Yeah.
That was awesome.
It is a glitch. I'll say that.
Ooh, Estus Shard. Ooh! Hell yeah, I can take it up to 7 Estus flasks.
By the way, have you ever upgraded your weapon yet in this game? Or no?
I've found one weapon that I can use that was better than the starter weapon so far, that's it, and one shield that was better. Other than that, all my stuff is still the same.
There should be a tightness shard right here.
I've
Okay, your weapon, left one.
I've got about, God, where are those? I have 11 Titanite shards, 1 Twinkling Titanite.
Jesus, 11?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's what you get whenever you kill those Lothic Knights in the first area.
Yeah, I've been farming quite a bit.
You can get your weapon +2 now.
I have to go see that, like, adrenaline junkie Santa Claus to do that, right?
Yeah. Believe it or not, he's also a person.
Yeah, I've heard he's been around.
Yeah. Did you get the thing on the table? That's Covenant.
Ah.
You don't need to put it on, because I'd rather you have that one thing on just in case I die. And if you get invaded, someone can come in here and help.
Pledge oneself to the way of the Blue Covenant. So the way of the Blue Covenant helps if you die?
Yeah, it'll help because if you get invaded, then they'll join you. Help you kill the invader. Grab this right here if you need healing. It's Estus soup.
Estus. Oh, okay, cool.
It heals you. And I can't get out the store. Summons can't open doors, but you can.
Gotcha. Thrall hood. I bet Thrall hood is pretty useless. Awesome.
If you have not bought it yet, here's that. I'm just giving you a few things that'll help you out early in.
Life ring.
I'm not a lot, but like I'm just shopping you a few things. I'm not trying to get you overpowered. I want you to also have fun in this game.
This is a lot of stuff to take in.
There's a lot of things that you can get. Just put those things on.
Let's see, I have the Covetous Silver Serpent ring on and blue Tearstone ring on. And now I have a life ring, Karthus milk ring, and ring of sacrifice.
Roll the Karthus milk ring on, by the way. It looks cool.
Ooh. Is it only letting me wear 3 rings? Okay, there we go. I've got the life ring.
Because you had to switch slots.
Gotcha. Got the life ring, the silver serpent ring, the tearstone ring, and the Karthus one. Leaving the ring of sacrifice off. And that sword, the Lothric Knight sword, it looks like it's actually weaker than the broadsword I'm carrying.
Is it? Oh, it's because you can't use the Lothric Knight sword yet. You need a little bit more dex.
Only 2. But it has higher crit. It looks like the physical damage is down by about 11, or no, 14. The durability's higher. Oh, my durability is going down on my broadsword. But that replenishes when you go to a bonfire. Nice, okay. Holy crap, that looks awesome. Oh, that's a Daikatana. That's a freaking... Oh no, that's no Daikatana. That's like a scimitar greatsword or something.
Yeah. This is a katana right here. These are katanas.
Ooh, Daikatana. Can't wait to get a Daikatana or a greatsword.
Yeah. If you want to, I can hand this one to you right now.
I'm probably too weak to use.
It's 18 strength and 18 dex. This one is +1. Can you see it? Wait, I'm gonna. It's already +1 if you +1 anything yet. Find it right here. This one. There you go. Is that it? Can you see it? Oh, you can't. It only uses 16 decks, and you have that right now because of that room. By the way, roll.
Oh, whoa. Turn invisible, so that means I can't get hit like when I'm rolling?
No, it's just that it's a little thing with that ring. You just turn it to mist, kinda roll.
That's cool.
There's also this weapon you get on to.
Ooh, that looks enchanted.
Yeah, if you want, you can hold it right now. I think you can. Yeah, you'd be able to use it right now at least.
Ooh. Erythro.
There's very many weapons in this game like this.
Oh man, that looks like it has some killer range and damage.
Yeah, it has a lot of range. There's this weapon right here. There's weapons called dual weapons.
Whoa, dual.
And when you two-hand it, you pull out two weapons. And if you press L1, it uses both at the same time. But these ones can be parried very easily by players. So I do not use these ever. There's this one right here, where it looks like a rapier. When you two-hand it, you have quills.
That is so fast.
And the weapon art is quills and
Whoa.
By the way, you missed this in the first area. It's called the Deep Battle Axe. It was already buffed, and it would be pretty good if you were to grab it in the first area, because it does straight out 190, 180 damage.
Wonder if
That's
I
why.
can take that and put it here. Wait,
Why would you want to put it there?
I have no idea.
I mean, that is the thing people do though, but like, they do it in a different kind of way. It's they do it in a way where if they need to, they can attack faster. If they don't need to, they use the bigger weapon.
This sword is awesome.
Yeah. There's also this weapon right here. There's this one. And there's this one. This one uses 20 strength and 18 dex. Won't use that yet. There's this one, it's called the Butcher's Knife.
That is huge.
There's also this one, the Spear.
That looks awesome.
Martin's Man. There's this one right here. These ones are pretty cool.
That would be punishing.
Actually, how much dex do you have? You have 16, right?
16 strength and dex.
Yeah, do more strength, then you'd be able to use this.
I do have enough souls to level one of those up. I just need like 1,500.
I'm sure you want to roll with the things you have right now, though. There's this weapon from the DLC.
Whoa. I need to get the DLC.
I can help you do all that too. There's these ones. They're tiny. They attack fast.
I've heard a lot of players say like playing as an assassin or a rogue type is actually pretty fun in this.
Yeah. That's what I start out with. I start out with Thief. This is a boss weapon.
I can only imagine how much stamina or fatigue you have.
Nah, it doesn't use that much. It takes up like an inch of your stamina. I can swing this about 4 times.
That series of attacks looks pretty powerful.
It's pretty easy to parry.
Huh. I'm still trying to like figure out how to parry, but I think the shield that I have right now doesn't do parry.
Yeah, you parry. That shield can't parry. There's also this one where it doesn't look like it, but if you hit something, it electrocutes up. I can show you as soon as we go to this area right here. I don't know if you can see this part right now.
I can see some like yellow lightning.
Yep.
I see an item over here I need to grab. Ooh, enemy.
So, by the way, there's certain bosses in this game that are recognized attacks. Or not attacks, but
Oh, I think I lost you.
oh, I went up.
Gotcha, I'm climbing up the stairs now.
I got this dude. I got a hammer. I got this also.
Holy crap, whoa. That is huge.
If you've seen Dark Souls 1, this is one of the boss weapons.
Oh, I haven't played the first one yet.
Also
whoa.
this one.
It's like a giant club.
Yeah. Actually, this thing has these things use no dex at all. They have 0 dex but 28 strength, and the big one has 45.
45.
There's I don't know if you noticed, but there's whips in this game. This one's a thorny whip.
Yeah, I just picked up a whip just a second ago.
This one's called a notched whip, and it makes you bleed.
Spiky.
There's this, which is a spike shield.
Some
There's
useful
also
shields.
spiky swords. I need to find mine though. Right here, barbed straight sword, but it's very small.
Like a short sword.
Yeah. There's a lot of cool weapons in this game you can find.
Came shy.
By the way, you should probably change your jumping to running and press circle. That's what happened to mine at. That was really easy. That right there is an NPC, your first NPC invader. Rest it on fire. Or not rest, but you light it. You can't rest while I'm here. You can light it checkpoint.
Cool. There's a big boy.
You probably grabbed it earlier. Did you grab a thing called charcoal pine resin?
I picked up something called rubbish.
I mean earlier you picked up something called charcoal pine resin.
Let me see. Check my inventory. Charcoal, pine, resin. Ah, yes, charcoal pine bundle. 2 of them.
Well, what those do? See my sword right now?
It's on fire.
Yep, that's what those do. Charcoal pine bundles. I use that one, and it doesn't last for very long, but it makes it do more damage. And there's resins. Well, they last longer, but they only do a little bit. They do a bit less damage than bundles.
I've heard that you can't use those whenever you like buff up the weapons at the smith.
Yeah, you can't use bundles and stuff like that.
But you can use resins.
You can't use resins either.
Ah, that sucks.
Like certain weapons, like let's say this one. I don't think you can buff this one. Yeah, you can't buff this one. You try to, you'll just scratch your ass.
If I was to try to buff the weapon that I have right now, would that let me, or would I end up scratching my ass?
You'll end up scratching your ass.
I thought so. So if it's enchanted or if I use the Titanite shards on it, I can't use resins or anything.
No, you can use Titanite shards. It's just certain weapons you can't buff.
Gotcha. Okay.
There's also this one right here. This one's a pretty good weapon for early game.
That's my kind of weapon.
It's slower but does more damage. Right now, the stats I have, it does about 200 damage.
That is one hell of a claymore.
It's called the Stora's Greatsword. It's also a different kind of weapon in this game. You see this weapon? It may not look like anything, but you can buff it.
I love the hilt. It's interesting. Never really see that kind of hilt.
Yeah. You'll see what it does later on.
Man,
You'll
this
have
is so
fun with
much.
this area.
This is so much to take in.
Yeah. I mean, you are a new player. Watch out.
Wow.
Okay, what you want to do now is you want to run into, because there is a little ledge right here. You know, run into.
There's so many items on the ground. What is attacking us? It's like, it has some spears. What is that?
No!
Oh no. Fell off.
You don't want to attack these enemies because they're just a waste of time and they just distract you and then you can just get shot off just like that.
I've been told to be very mindful of your footing in these games.
Yeah. Because there's nothing stopping you from falling off a ledge.
Ooh, how do I get back to there? I think I just need to go straight ahead.
Probably wait for me though.
Gotcha. Oh, big boy again. Okay, I remember where we are now. I feel like I had a good bit of souls, but at the same time...
Yeah, you had 10k.
I had 10k? I wasn't even paying attention.
Yeah, just wait for me though. Because if you go back over there and die, you'll just lose it.
That happens a lot. I need to be way more mindful about that. Oh no.
What, you over there? My summon sun's
Accidentally
down.
aggro.
You want to use an emperor to summon me?
Gotcha.
Careful, this guy is strong.
Ooh, that was close. And he fucked up.
Run off the ledge.
Ooh, almost killed him. Got him.
Nice.
I did use the Ember though.
By the way, with that weapon, he uses frost, and if you hit him enough, he'll eventually freeze, and the freeze does extra damage. It does like an extra 200 damage, I think.
Ooh. That's a good chunk of damage. I guess I have to use the bonfire.
You don't have to use the bonfire. It's near the bonfire. It's just...
Ah, okay.
You never really have to use the bonfire. It's just that if you're kind of far, or if you have a little bit less better internet, then not better but worse internet, then it takes a little bit longer to show up.
Gotcha. Yeah, there's usually like a 3-second delay on mine. With my streams.
I'll probably get off in 30 minutes though, because I have school.
Gotcha.
Stay away from the edge. Like that. Don't do that. Don't do what I did. Just hurry from go get your souls.
That was rough.
your souls and then run back.
Taking a penalty. Oof. That hurt a lot.
I just run back and don't swing me, but go back to fire.
Gotcha.
And just level up and do whatever you want. Maybe upgrade your sword a bit.
I still have no idea what's going on. Okay, so do I have to use an ember?
No, you do not have to use an ember. Did you level up yet?
No, not yet. Okay. Let me...
You gotta talk to the girl sitting on the stairs.
Welcome home. Very well. Then touch the take note.
Should probably, I guess, level up my strength or dexterity.
Upgrade your dex to maybe 20. And your... not 20, maybe like 15.
I can take my dex to 15 at the max. That'll use all my souls, or at least 2 points worth.
Yes.
Looks like I need about 1,600 more.
Farewell,
And
Asher.
not go to the crackhead Santa. Or steroid Santa.
Gotcha.
To level up your weapons.
Just what?
Ooh, that does not take too many souls at all. I still have 12 shards, but not sure what else to use these on.
If you want, you can find out which one's better on the Lothric straight sword.
Gotcha.
Because you
Ooh,
can upgrade that to 3.
I can use that now. Okay. Cool. It's pretty close. The crit on the Lothric sword is better. The damage is better too, I think. Yeah. Okay, cool.
But when you can't use pine bundles and stuff like that, you can.
And the Lothric, I can use those. That's better all around. Nice.
But the Lothric, oh not the Lothric, the Ethereal Straight Sword, that right now does more damage, and you like to R1 spam, so you'll eventually freeze them, and it does a bit more damage. Now you just go back to the bonfire, just go back to the area you were at before.
Oh, hey. Use that.
I have a feeling you saw a spirit or a ghost.
Yeah, they look like one of those really tall, tanky knights in the second
You can
area.
get their armor.
Always thought they looked pretty cool. I guess I have to head back to the dilapidated bridge.
Yep.
Gotcha. rest of my Ember are still active, right?
Yep.
So now I just have to wait for the golden stuff.
Yep.
Gotcha.
You could try resting at the bonfire, see if that helps a little bit too.
Is the multiplayer on this cross-platform?
I don't think so. Why?
Just curious. Making sure that having online play won't, like, get me totally wrecked by a PC player.
PC and PS4, right? Doesn't really matter. It's more about skill now.
I'm a ways behind a lot of people on that skill thing. I'm trying to get good. That guy's slowly working his way over here. Something seems off. Like it should have appeared by now. Uh-oh. Not sure what's going on. Do I need to use an Ember or what's going on? Am I alone? I think I might be alone again. Oh, okay, cool. Gotcha.
Hello?
Hey,
Okay. It said you had a network error.
huh.
I think that might be why my sign isn't showing up.
Let me try this again. Let's see.
I think your internet might be acting up a little bit.
I hope not.
Because that's why I left, is because it said your internet couldn't perform fine. Something like that.
It might be where I'm streaming it. Might be pushing good. It's been pretty good so far. I've only been using it for like 4 days now, though. Non-stop. Maybe I can exit out of the game and come back in and see if it'll help.
You could try that. If it doesn't work, I'll probably just get off because the guy's still at school, which is annoying.
Either way, I really appreciate the help and the learning experience and all the loot and everything.
I have a lot more things if I can give you stuff. If you want me to give you a lot more things that makes you overpowered, but I don't think you want to do that.
I'm pretty much down for anything.
Because I can just go to the DLC and get you +3 rings, which is the highest level of rings in the game.
It looks like I'm already embered. There's
Well,
blood pools.
here, I can try placing it back down.
I hope my internet doesn't suck that bad.
It's alright. I've had people's worse. I've had people stream and they just talk like robots the whole time.
I try to, just having a particularly bad time in life right now, so it's kind of hard to,
It's alright.
hop on and be social when I'm playing, but being able to play with someone else is really nice.
Yeah. It's always fun to play with new people.
It is.
I'm genuinely not I'm not a bad person. I won't criticize anyone or really anything. You know, it's every time I'll say you're bad, just put them like, just screwing around and stuff like that. Hey, did you get me?
Yep.
You found me. Sick.
Awesome. I'm pretty happy-go-lucky and very open myself.
Yeah. And I've heard getting very angry easily. Even in like COD games and stuff like that. People get very pissed off and I just laugh at them the whole time while they're getting pissy.
That kind of looked like you praised the sun for a second there. That was pretty cool.
If you get summoned while you have this covenant on, you do praise the sun.
That's awesome.
I wish I could drop materials, but I can't.
Wish you could drop one.
Materials, so we can upgrade your weapon more.
Titanite scale, sharp gem, refined gem, and raw gem.
That thing you have uses 2 million Titanite.
Which one?
The weapon you have right now.
I can use one of these gems. Or, oh, you mean,
Yeah, you use that to upgrade it.
the...
Twinkling Titanite.
Oh, wow. All my Titanite's gone.
Yeah, because you just used it all. It takes 12 Titanite to upgrade one weapon to +3.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
I'm glad I had that many. Should I switch to that?
If you want to. You can just check the stats on the power and stuff like that to see which one does more damage. It should be R1.
Looks like the Lothric Night Sword is more, like, overall better. I don't know.
You could equip one on the first hand and the second one on the other hand, because you have 3 equip slots.
Gotcha.
And then you go to stats and you see which one's better with the R weapon. It's R weapon 1 and then L weapon 1, because you have one on your left hand. First slot. Like you go to the stats, you know, where you see all your attributes and stuff like that. Go there and see which one's better.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, so let me take this off here, put this one on here, go to stats. Looks like the weapon in my right hand is better.
Okay. Then you should use that then.
Gotcha. Looks like that's the
right now. We gotta be careful.
Where is that coming from?
Hey, if you know how to run, jump. Right over here.
I'm trying to grab all this stuff real quick.
Oh, you made it. Okay. Come up here. Grab that item. Hurry up. Okay, now run for it.
Nice. Taking some damage. Taking some serious damage.
I'll kill you.
Oops. That is what in the heck is throwing those?
Grab this. Grab this. Come down here. You grab this right here. Right there. That. And we got invaded. Sick. Okay, let's go back here. I didn't pick up my stuff here. I dropped some stuff. And stuff that you couldn't see. Yeah. Or I'll fight him myself. And he got hit. You're all fighting myself. I'd be honorable. Oh, he tried to embrace the sun. Let's get back here. Get back here, come on. Alright, now we let this guy fight him, I guess. Only if you fight them honorable, then they won't run away and you want to spend that much time on them. Then they'll just run away forever. And then they'll just keep wasting all your heals eventually. That's how they kill you.
Looks like Fuyuki is about to go down. Lord Byron, that's the one that invaded us first. Nice. GG.
I just decided to switch weapons because why not? I just switch weapons mid-fight.
I can't imagine how much you can carry.
Yeah. Although your inventory is endless. If you just want to know that. Wait, what? I got hit by nothing. I get hit by air. Okay, what you want to do is run and jump.
Gotcha. Ah. Failed.
What do you have your jumping as? Is R3 or L3?
L3.
I have mine as circle. I think circle is easier to use.
So you can like hold circle and then release and
Just
tap
tap
it?
it.
Gotcha. Okay, let's go to settings and jump controls, circle. Cool. Okay. That is so much easier. Got a scythe.
Yep. Scythes in this game aren't very good, unless you know how to use them. This is what it looks like.
Oh, I forgot to use Estus flash shard to upgrade my Estus spec when I was at the smith.
Okay, if you don't go to the left yet, that's a boss fight.
Ooh.
Go straight.
Push.
Okay. I can help you with this first boss, and then I probably gotta go.
Cool.
Actually, let's see how far I can get you through this area.
I'll try to keep up.
I'm not even I'm off grounded. Not grounded, but she takes it at 10 o'clock.
What's your...
I don't know my plan, but it's 2:23.
2:23 right now. It is 3:23 for me, so you are 1 hour behind me.
I hate Minnesota.
I live in West Virginia.
Careful, not I'll be you. By the way, the bone shard you got earlier, that makes it so your heals do more.
Nice. Man, all of this is gonna help so much.
You grab that earlier later.
I'm so fast.
You want to there's a thing called pyramids in this game, if you didn't know. That you can throw fireballs and stuff like that.
I have been dying to get a hold of some spells.
Right here. You can talk to this person. This one, if you give her
Welcome. I am
like
the
pyromancy
crow
stuff,
up
then
here.
you give you
I hear the
like tomes, I think it
learn
is.
some
You give you pyromancy things.
most wise. To read a pleasure.
Pyromancy isn't very good against bosses, but it is very fun to use. Just don't copy what I do, okay? Just I'm gonna do it just to show you.
Did a lunging attack?
No, I had our ring that week, so fall damage is nothing.
Gotcha. Just need to make my way down there real quick, I guess. So there's a ring that prevents fall damage.
It's a quest item. Careful, these guys throw bots.
Sounds like a very useful quest item.
It's very just use that. There's certain areas in this area where you have to fall. You get to the next part. Oh, I can't get you over there. That sucks.
What's going on?
I see a fog gate up there, so I can't get past her. That sucks. That's annoying. Oh well. Let's just keep going.
Is there like a boss in there?
No, it's just the next area. So I can't get over there.
So you won't be able to go into that area until I go into it.
Yep. Because you have to go through a couple more bonfires to get to the next area.
Gotcha.
And the next area is what I like to call Winter City for people or for MOBA. But there's a cover in that area that's being invaded. Seems
like invasions happen quite a bit in this.
Yeah. This game's starting to liven up a little bit more. Why? Who knows? You'll have to figure out how to do this boss yourself for now.
Gotcha.
You'll see. It's a 5v, so I can't go forward.
Oh, that sucks.
I can't go forward until you kill the, not kill, but until the boss fight starts.
I'm gonna go in.
Go ahead.
Let's see what happens. Just gonna start. Here I go, kill him again. Oh, this boss, I've seen this boss. GB just fought a boss similar to this earlier. It's like a...
Is it a live streamer?
His name is Robotnik. He streams on Twitch and has he's a very big Soulsborne player. He's the one that helped me with this game. I was hoping to start with the first one, but the only one they had is
Just go to the boss. The balls on his body, and then he popped those massive damage.
Gotcha.
That might be one next to me next to right now. Yeah, there's one here. Can't hit those with the coming up on the bridge. See it right here? Right here. Hit that.
Okay, yeah,
And now there's a big one right here. You should probably just spell his name out. I'll check him out.
he streams quite a bit.
No, he has a hand. I got crowds.
I got cracked with you. That's all my ass to see. Oh, he went down. Nice. That was pretty fun. Soul, other rotted great wood, and transposing killing. Sunlight
Yep.
metal. Hey.
Transposing kill him. That makes it so you can get boss weapons now. If you go to the bonfire, Firelink Shrine, there should be one of the people on the second throne that if you give that thing to him, he'll make boss weapons for you.
Oh, so there's gonna be another person on another throne there now. So that was like technically the first big boss.
Yep.
Holy crap, that was fast.
Oh yeah, it is fast because I'm up to 60 something. I'm 71. Using a glitch. I'm using a glitch, so I'm not nervous when I go into other people's worlds.
Damn.
Because I could use my level 291 and like, I don't know, kill bosses almost instantly.
I can't wait to get this good.
Yeah.
Or at least try to.
I think I told you I played this game like 200 playthroughs.
Jesus, it's like me in Skyrim.
Skyrim's fun to play. Believe it or not, I've never beaten that game.
You've never finished Skyrim.
Nope, never.
It took me a few years to finally get into it enough to finally complete it, and then once I did, I just couldn't stop.
I'm gonna say this now. I got stuck in one area because I accidentally attacked this one girl, and I couldn't fucking kill her.
Were you playing on, like, Adept or Apprentice or Legendary?
I can't remember. I was just playing with that normal mode. I didn't pick anything.
Like, the first run through it, it was very different than all the other Elder Scrolls games before it, and it took so much to really want to get into it and get past it, but after getting used to it, it became so much easier.
I'm pretty sure there's a game just called Elder Scrolls, something like that. Like the newest one.
Elder Scrolls
like,
Online?
Yeah, there's that. And I played that game for like a day, and I got bored.
That's how it was for me. I can't get into MMOs like that, like MMORPGs like ESO or World of Warcraft. I played for like a few weeks.
Have you watched anime before?
Lots of anime, mostly like 80s, 90s anime though.
Let's see. Have you watched Sword Art Online?
I haven't checked out Sword Art Online.
Okay, because that's like the main thing about it is that it's about a guy who plays VR MMO games, and this one.
That's an anime?
This one, yeah, it's an anime where he plays the VR MMO with a bunch of people he doesn't know, just strangers playing that game, and if you he can't take the headset off. If he takes the headset off, he dies in real life.
Oh.
Or something. He can't. Because he gets, and if he dies in that game, he dies in real life also.
What the? That sounds pretty interesting.
Yeah. And it's called Sword Art Online.
I've seen the games. Like, I haven't checked them out too much, but...
How come the games are as fun as the anime, though?
That's how a lot of more, like, Gundam games aren't really as enjoyable. So I've watched a lot of, like, Gundam, Cowboy Bebop, Trigun, DBZ, Ghost in the Shell especially. Ghost in the Shell is one of my favorites.
My dad's favorite anime is Dragon Ball, because he grew up watching that.
It's a big one, and plus the original Dragon Ball was around, like, back in the 70s or early 80s.
Before I was born, let's just say, yeah, before I was born, basically before 2006. Every single day he got off work, he'd get his buddies and stuff to go watch Dragon Ball at his house.
That's how it was back when I was in, like, middle school and high school. We'd all get together and watch Pokemon and DBZ. I was born in 87.
I can't remember when my dad was born, but he's 40 now, I think. Yeah, 40, 41.
So that'd be, like, close to around the time that I was born, maybe 8 years before. So probably, like, at the turn of the 80s. You must have been around.
I'm only 14.
You said you're only 15?
14.
14. 2006? 2007?
Yep, 2006.
That's the year I graduated high school.
Nice.
Joined the army and went to college.
I was told that just by people seeing me shoot, there's people that I've seen and hear me just say you should probably join the military or something like that someday.
There's a lot of buck in that rack. Like, you can go into literally any field that you can imagine as a career in the army. It's not a bad life, and really good benefits, job security. It's what I'd planned to do as my lifetime career, but didn't work out because of some medical issues. And
it sucks.
Is what it is.
I don't really know what to do when I grow up yet. I don't know if I should be a doctor, a dentist, I don't know. Maybe go to the military, who knows?
At this juncture in life, I've found that, like, as long as you can enjoy whatever you're doing and make a decent living, then go for it. What really matters the most is finding someone to share it with.
Yeah. Cause like I have a lot of I'm smart, but I'm also like a strong person.
There's a lot of options for both.
I can't be broken very easily.
A strong will is really good to have for a lot of things.
Yeah. I also work out a lot too. I work out 3 times a week, and let's say those 3 days, every single day, 3 to 4 hours.
It's a lot of, like, determination and a rigid schedule to keep to, which is dedication.
Then every single other day, I do core workouts, leg workouts, and stuff like that.
Army
But
would
for
be
some
enough.
reason, I'm still big. Still a big, kind of fatter guy.
Yeah. The mass index scale, all that, like the more that you're carrying, the more energy reserves and the more strength you have.
Yeah.
The army wouldn't be a bad option. It's a really good life.
I've been trained to use a gun since I was, say, 6, 7 years old.
It's a relatively safe time compared to the times behind us to be a part of the army now too.
And I have, if I want to, I have a lot of hunting skills and stuff like that too.
Those are definitely skills that you would be able to carry forward into the army, like especially if you were going into a like a combat-centric MOS, military occupation specialization, like infantry or scout, recon, cavalry.
Cause like I know how to make a lot of things out in the wild.
That would definitely like push you forward into like spec ops or more advanced training fields like that too.
Cause like I've grown up in a camp. I've basically grown up at a camp place where no electricity, nothing like that, no phones, nothing like that. I'm still doing that to this day.
That sounds like some peaceful living. Like some nice, disconnected, peaceful living.
We hunt for our food. Summer.
Hey, good game tastes great, and it's a great, healthy option.
I don't bring a real gun. I bring my pellet gun. That thing is quiet and it's strong, very strong. The shockwave moves out all the not water, but rain. When it shoots, just when it shoots, it just makes a shockwave where all the rain goes away from the bullet. So the rain won't screw it up. And I love hunting. Hunting is always fun. Don't get anything out of say some peace and quiet.
Never really did spend a whole lot of time hunting, just spent a lot of time on marksmanship training.
I still need a sight in my scope for my rifle.
Sight's always very good to have. More versatility.
I think the next gun I'm planning on shooting is a 40 caliber. Or pistols.
A good sidearm can go a long way. Sidearms are my favorites.
Because the rifle I use is a 22 rifle, and I want something that kicks a little bit harder than that.
22 can still kill pretty much anything if it's
I am
a good
very
shot.
accurate, so.
That's what matters the most. As long as you are a good shot, you can place any kind of projectile round in anything and knock it down, no matter what you're using.
With my pellet gun. I was out camping. I was just doing some practice shooting, and I just decided to put a cap out there for some reason, and I hit the middle, right in the middle of the cap.
Nice.
My first shot.
Good natural instinct with the iron sight.
Yep. I use both iron sights and scope.
There's nothing like having a good, perfectly sighted weapon with a scope. I love that long range.
I think the scope I have is like a 7 to 13 zoom, around there.
That's still a good zoom. Like, anything that zooms past like 500 meters is a bit too much in my opinion. Unless you're trying to
It's a
be a
from
scout.
a very, very long distance.
Like, taking out someone with a PSG-1 at, like, 1,500 plus meters. Like, unless you're in the military, like, you can definitely settle for anything under 500 meters.
Yeah. I want to try shooting like a 308.
That's a good choice.
A 308 and then a 45 ACP or stuff like that.
45. Now we're talking.
'Cause that's what I plan on shooting too. Because that's what my dad uses.
Very partial to 45s and 50s. Nothing like a weapon with a lot of good stopping power.
Yeah. I also shoot 12 gauges and stuff like that. 12 gauges are easy to shoot too for me now.
It packs a lot of punch.
Yep. Next one I'm planning to shoot is 12 gauge Savage Slugs.
Oof. That punch. Just knock them straight down.
I use that for hunting.
I've never spent too much time firing too many shotguns myself. I've trained in this one and that one, but outside of training with them, never really got to use them. I think my favorite would be the Spas 12.
Yeah. Isn't that the thing that like most like semi-auto?
Very much, yes. As fast as you can pull that trigger, it's going to keep popping out those shells.
Okay, that sounds fun to shoot.
It's brutal. It's very brutal. It can turn a whole room into mincemeat.
Jeez. What would it look like to shoot a 50 BMG?
Oh my god, I would love to be able to shoot.
Yeah.
I've fired just your standard, like, AP-50 through a Barrett, but that was only in training. Never got to actually shoot anything with it, but oh, it was fun.
I wonder what it would be like just for me to shoot it up, just straight up shooting it standing up. Those things weigh a bit too. I know that.
I've seen people at ranges pull that off. Like, I wouldn't do that to myself unless it was in like a combat situation. But
yeah, needs to quickly stand up and just shoot it.
It looks so painful. Like the knockback, the recoil, it just looks so painful. Be a good way to like dislocate a shoulder.
Yeah, because a lot of that force when you lay down is on going to the ground.
God, you can feel it. You can feel it all around you, like coursing through your whole body, laying prone on the ground when you take the shot with it, like that reverberation. It's not really that bad when you're prone with it, dug in with the tripod, but after seeing people shoot it standing up, like, I'd rather have the tripod.
Yeah. I've seen a guy shoot like a 4 gauge or something like that. I can't remember what it was.
4 gauge, holy crap.
Yeah, he shot a 4 gauge and that thing flew up and up in the air. He shot it and he smacked himself right in the face.
Ah, I've had that happen. I can't remember what weapon that was, but it was some kind of revolver that I was shooting.
Yeah, I heard revolvers kick a bunch too.
Pretty much every revolver that I've ever come across has been pretty damn powerful.
There's a guy I watch on YouTube. He likes to do just a lot of tests with guns and stuff.
What's the name of the channel?
I think it's Demolition Ranch.
Yeah, okay. I was thinking that was gonna be the one. I recently watched one where he shot like this glass orb with like a 45, a 50.
Yeah, that was pretty cool to see.
That was pretty cool.
That glass orb stops so much.
It's
stopped
amazing.
the 50.
It is amazing how strong that glass is.
Yeah.
Makes me like think back to like the prospect of glass armor and RPGs and like, yeah, I can see how they can take a hit now.
Hey, you don't need body armor now, just use friggin' glass.
I'd be so concerned about, like, fragmentation shards getting punctured straight into you. Against, like, blunt weapons, totally. But projectile weapons, no way.
If anything, if you want to use glass armor, you gotta put metal behind it, just so it doesn't stab you.
There we go. Yeah, that's a good point.
You probably still rip the thing holding the body armor, but still, it's still worth it.
I'd say if it's well crafted and the integrity of the metal that you're using behind the glass, the only thing you'd have to worry about is the damage to the glass. So eventually it's gonna wear away and you'd have to recraft more glass plates.
I still wonder what it's like to shoot a 50 BNG standing straight up though. That's crazy. Just shooting that thing straight up, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I've seen a lot of other soldiers, like, on practice lines fooling around with them doing that, but never got that chance. Only that one time when I was training to use a 50 cal Barrett. I think I would take a shot standing up just to try it.
Yeah.
It'd be painful though.
Yeah. Just break something in your shoulder.
Yeah. I'd imagine after taking so many shots and practicing with it, eventually you would attune to it, but I can't see how. Those things have so much power.
I also want to shoot a 45, an SMG, 45 SMG.
That would be wild. That's a constant stream of punching power.
Because I can pull the trigger pretty fast too.
What kind of weapons use 45 and automatic?
I think MP5s and stuff like that.
MP5, yeah. Yeah, I can see that. Is that the standard round for an MP5?
I think so. I could look it up real quick.
I've never really got to fire too many submachine guns.
That'd be my weapon of choice for close combat.
Like some nice light SMGs with a high caliber would be pretty useful. I only got to fire like the saw and the bar.
Oh, MP5s use 9mm.
I was about to say, like, a 45 seems pretty powerful for a sub.
I could look up what SMG shoots 45.
Let's say a constant stream of 45 rounds coming at you. That would be hard to control, but so powerful.
The World War II Thompson uses 45 ACP rounds.
The Thompson?
Yeah.
That's a pretty hefty submachine gun, but it's a damn good one.
Do you see P90s out in the field, or no?
Ooh, man, I would love to even just see a P90. I've never seen a P90. I've dreamt my whole life to be able to fire a P90.
The rate of fire is 850 to 1,100 rounds a minute.
Those things are insane. God, like, you can just rip people to shreds with one of those. I've really kept up with, and like the P90's right up there with like the PSG-1, the Barrett 50 cal.
Yeah.
I love that weapon.
It says the P90s is 5.7.
I would expect it to use something very small for the rate of fire that it has, to not damage the weapon.
Yeah. What about MP7s? Are MP7s on the field?
Haven't seen an
It says
MP7.
it says it's in service. The weight on that thing's only 5 pounds. Jesus, that's so light.
That is very light for a SMG. Makes me wonder what it's made out of.
30mm armor piercing cartridge designed by German defense manufacturer operator in Koch.
The Germans were very crafty with their weapons, like especially their armored, like their tanks. German tanks are ridiculous.
Oh, that sucks. You can't buy it in the U.S. unless you're in the military. Stuff like that.
Guess you have to be rated for it. Even then, like, you can only take it to like a firing range, but still, to be able to have one. I did not expect to make this much progress in the game tonight, honestly. I've been playing Doom Eternal for like 3-4 hours, finally got the platinum on that, and just decided to hop on here and see what would happen, and
hey, at least now you can make boss weapons.
I just have to learn how to. I feel like I have a lot of catching up to do now that I've made it this far. Which this is only like probably 2/5 of the way through the game, I guess. Still have so much to learn.
Yeah.
I don't even know where to go from here. Besides upgrading my Estus flasks and seeing what other areas I can explore, I guess.
Yeah. To own an M4A1, you have to have a tax stamp and some extra paperwork to own one.
A tax stamp and what else?
Paperwork.
I wonder what kind of paperwork, like on the civilian side, you would have to have.
Yeah. That's all it says, just some extra paperwork to own
What
legally.
is good? What needs?
The M4A1's not really much more than just semi-automatic. I don't think they upgraded to 3-round burst fire until the A2 or A3.
I wonder what shooting a burst fire weapon feels like, though.
A burst fire?
Yeah.
Oh, it's pretty fun. Like, I mean, like just shooting a M4 or an M16 with burst. Just pep pep pep. Wait a few. Pep pep pep. Wait a few. Pep pep pep.
Because in COD games, I like to use burst fire weapons.
They're great weapons, especially the M series, like the M1 to the M16 and M4. They're all great weapons.
Do you still see M1 Grands on the field? Or no?
No, you never see those.
Okay, just wondering.
You only see them mostly at honor guards, like military funerals.
Oh, okay. Oh, like when you shoot those up in the air, or
Like
shots.
like can't remember what it's called, like a 12 or 14 or 16 gun salute. Whenever you're burying a soldier. Like, we use them for that, but most of the time in basic situations, every soldier is outfitted with usually an M4. You only see M16s in basic training brigades anymore these days. Like, they'll let the trainees carry M16s, but once you're active, you usually get assigned an M4.
I saw that the MP5 shoots up to 660 feet around there, which is crazy.
That's not bad range for a weapon like that. Mostly dealt with a lot of, like, mostly just rifles and sidearms myself.
I just wondered, is body armor heavy if you ever worn it?
You get used to it really quick, especially if you train and do a lot of PT every day.
So is it kind of like when you wear backpacks with weights in it?
Wearing like any kind of weighted gear whenever you're training helps a lot.
Okay. Because how much do you think it weighs?
Like just a basic flak vest or IBA or LBV.
What do you whatever it normally wears?
Whenever you're in full battle rattle, you'll have your IBA, which is your basically like a flak vest, and it weighs, I want to say, close to, like, to me, it felt like close to maybe 40-50 pounds. And then you have your low bearing vest on top of that, which is like the mesh vest that has slots for your magazines and your flashlight to clip on and all that. But overall, full battle rattle with your low bearing vest, your pads, your IBA, all that, you're carrying at a minimum of about 75 pounds of gear, unless you have like a rucksack or a backpack on, and whatever's in it adds to it.
So I could probably start out with my backpack and just run with 30 to 40 pounds on there.
That would allocate about half of the weight that you would be used to wearing if you were wearing full battle rattle. If you double that, that would be close to the minimum weight that you would experience with full battle rattle on.
So I was just going to start with that and then slowly work my way up.
I'd start with that and then work your way to doubling that, and anything from there forward would just be additional training.
Okay. Kind of just like help you get used to like running with it.
Yeah, mostly like quick sprinting and a lot of pausing, quick sprinting, pausing, quick sprinting, pausing, and like anywhere from like 5 to 10 or 15k walks.
Because I do have a treadmill too. I could just run the treadmill while I have that backpack on.
Even just like setting it to a walking pace and going at it for like an hour or two.
I used to get used to wearing a bunch of weight on my back because I used to just carry around a bunch of books for no reason. Which used to
Be careful.
make my backpack weigh up to 30 to 20 pounds. And I used to just run home too.
Used to, like, back in high school when I was in RTC and I stopped playing sports and swapped to RTC, I'd put like ankle braces and lower torso braces on that would have weights on them to get used to more weight and such that way. Especially the like the leg weights.
I have 5-pound leg weights or ankle weights.
So with the ankle weights, I would never go any further than like 15 or 20 total. Like anything beyond that's overkill. Especially if you're training for like longevity and endurance. Because if you introduce too much weight all at once, it'll do some damage.
Okay. I mean, I won't be wearing both at the same time. I'm probably wearing one after the other.
It's good in moderation and escalate it like the more you get used to it. And if you do that, make sure to like put them on at the start of the day. Don't take them off until the very end of the day.
Yeah. Okay, I should probably go to bed now. It's 3 in the morning.
Oh man, definitely get some rest so you can be sharp for school.
Yeah. Okay, have a good night. Hope you get farther in this game now.
I'm probably gonna call it right here and wait till tomorrow to pick it up, but I appreciate the help so much. There's so much to catch up and try to learn to continue.
You could try to learn how to, or look up how to do some different things on there too. Like look up like SD sharp locations just in case you missed any, and different things to do in this game.
What I've typically been doing, the streamer Grovana, when I complete so much of the game, I'll go back and watch his stream, his 100% series, and like pick up on things and go back and grab what I missed and whatnot.
Because when you go through the second playthrough, you get better rings and stuff like that.
Also, you get additional stuff that you can't access in the first playthrough.
Yeah, you get like +1, +2 rings in the new game +1. Everything about that, there's nothing else.
So it's like a new game plus.
Yep.
That's gonna be fun. I'm gonna go with the
all the bosses are harder and stuff like that.
I'm gonna go with
Cap
that.
is +7.
+7. Only 7 more levels.
Well, not 7 more levels, but 7 more new game pluses until it caps.
Oh, so it keeps ramping up.
Yep.
Holy crap.
But the max ring is +3. And the max certain weapons can get is to +5 to +10.
Jesus.
It sucks you can't upgrade your armor like in Dark Souls 1.
But you can upgrade armor in this one.
No, you can't, which sucks. I wish you could.
So you can only upgrade weapons, but you can't upgrade armor.
Yeah.
So you can dish out damage, but you have a limit on how much you can take, regardless.
Yep.
That sucks.
But there's rings called Steel Ring of Protection. I have it boosts my physical damage. Not physical. My physical damage absorption. It boosts by like 10%. And it does it for all the stats, which is good.
So I'm taking a look at the thrones, and I'm still not seeing that second person that's supposed to appear on the throne. Or maybe I'm just missing them. There's so much to learn.
Just go look up to them. Just go look up on the thrones. You should be the second one on the left when you're facing the bonfire.
I see the little guy.
Yeah, the little guy. This little guy.
So I remember seeing him whenever I first got to this shrine.
Yeah, that's him. You can get boss weapons from now if you get one that can.
Give transposing kill.
Oh, belike it is a Trophy's better days, but
Better days.
now
Suffice.
transposition is the art in transposing a twisted. Thy purpose is
Begin transposition.
There, now you gotta choose which weapon you want. You don't have to get it right now, you can get it later on. So I would wait right now, for now, at least.
Seems like it would pay off if I waited.
now.
Definitely gonna wait for now.
But that Ford's Great Hammer, that yeah, it also does frost.
I've heard of that weapon before. Remember hearing people talk about it.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go to bed now. Have a good night.
Hey, thanks, dude.
Sleep well.
Really appreciate all the help, and I hope you sleep well.
I love playing with new players. It's always fun, just helping them out.
It's
That's how I had a lot of friends too.
Hell yeah, dude. I really appreciate it.
Yeah. It's nothing. This is normal for me now.
I can't wait to be at that point myself.
Yeah. Okay. Good night.
Good night. Alright folks, that's gonna wrap it up for part 4 of Dark Souls 3. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you've enjoyed the journey. And I will see you in the next video. Take care. Peace out.